Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And he's been pretty good, and we see some of his good play, but I guess maybe he needs to be a little bit better right now. They're down.
He does look good in the spotlight, though, doesn't he? He does look good in the highlights, but that's not what truly matters. And right now, as a team, they've got to figure out what it's going to take to get back into the lead. He has to continue to play well, has to keep rallying the offense. The defense has got to pick things up a little bit, and I don't think there's much animosity between the two.
Second down now. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man, complete, and he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 42 yards.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw. Lawrence. This pass complete to Higgins. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. In for the score. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
He gave a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look up.
To start their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things. This is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly.
There he goes left side. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Broncos have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. And boy, they have to stay alive, get rid of the ball, or run for some yardage. We would have had a very unhappy defensive coordinator, I believe. He's got it at the 15. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 48 yards. And that's now 2 big catches on this drive for him.
You know, the NFL keeps talking about the possibility of using video for coaching on the sidelines.
10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Lawrence. They've got his man complete. He got 29 yards that time. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But
from the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man is Higgins. Oh, and now he bowls him over, and he will take it in for the touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
On first down, Lawrence. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Not hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A great effort there. 35 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
A little fun. Now that we're into October, I'm going to give you some AFC teams. You tell me quickly, contender or pretender. You ready?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, let's start in the East. Buffalo.
Contender for a while. AFC North is a jumble.
Okay, and then lastly, let's go to the South. Jacksonville.
Pretender. Houston now in control.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now the Broncos.
Even. 4 down. Even.
From the gun, Lawrence. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's good. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes you use a deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here.
He's got a man complete. 39 yards there, a big one.
Let's go.
What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
Two-draw quarter. Snipe.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Oh, he's going to let this go. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. In for the score. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you play?
Now, it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. The offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You got to call all these big plays and have all this emotion.
Him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Lawrence, flush to his right. And he slides to avoid the hit. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running.
Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
So now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. From 3 yards out, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. It's been quite the game for him individually, a trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route, whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well.
So they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defense.
Complete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to rifle one deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Team now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. That's complete. Right around the 8. And stopped a few yards shy of the yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
Yeah.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. From 3 yards out, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket, but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
On 2nd and 16 after the sack. Looking to throw. Lawrence. He's going to fight. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 27 yards there, a 1st down. And at the line, that looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. That is caught by Rodgers. Touchdown, Broncos. A big play there. 47 yards. As they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes.
Yes, it was a touchdown, and not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this. The PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Has him at the 45 already. He's back to throw. That'll be caught by Rodgers. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock where you're supposed to play it.
Got three down.
They'll look to throw. Throw complete there. Rodgers. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Chewing up big yard. On 4th down, Lawrence. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1. It's tempting to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are